Hello and welcome to Crick Buzz Combox, a little update at the 15-over mark of this Australia chase. I'm Saimi Kher and with me is Parthiv Patel. Oh yeah, हमारे joke के ऊपर graphic आ गया. चलो कोई बात. India, of course, batted first, got 240, and Australia trying to chase yet another World Cup trophy. At the end of 15 overs is 78 for 3. But their kingpin from the semi-final, their player of the match, Travis Head, still there. And I guess while he's there, Australia will be breathing easy. But, Parthiv, we have to say that Travis Head has probably not been breathing easy. There's a few times where his... उनकी सांसें अटक गई थी. Sorry, I've been doing the Hindi show today.
Yeah, it looked like it was getting out. I thought Bumrah bowled brilliantly to him. So did Shami. Even to Jadeja, he was struggling a bit. But his ride is luck today. But he's still there. Important thing for Australia that he's still there. And I think it is still even Stevens as far as India's chances are concerned. But for India's chances, they have to take Travis Head's wicket. Yeah,
Travis Head, that's the big wicket, and he really is. He's been. I don't know if he's been living dangerously, but he has been riding his luck. And the fact is that he's not out right now. David Warner and Mitchell Marsh, we must talk about them because both of them soft dismissals, both of them chasing deliveries that on most days they would hit for 4 or 6.
Absolutely. I think mainly if you talk about David Warner's dismissal, if he had left it alone, it was a wide ball. And even for Mitchell Marsh also, it was asking for a hit up. They was trying to hit it too hard. But, it is what it is. Sometimes you bowl so well that you don't get a wicket, like Indian bowlers did it to Travis Head. And then sometimes, you get a wicket. But most important part is that, India needed those two batters to get out. And especially Mitch Marsh, the kind of form he looked in.
Yeah. The bowling, though, in the first 10 overs, interesting today that Shami has been given the new ball instead of Siraj. The interesting thing after that is that there is still no Siraj. I want to talk to you, Parthiv, about what his mental state is right now. I hope that coach and captain have had a chat with him and saying that you won't be bowling till really late, because otherwise... a guy who's getting the new ball, not given the ball in the final for the first 15, can derail you a bit mentally.
It does. I think this Indian team's strength is communication. That's something Rahul Dravid and Rohit Sharma has done it. So I'm sure, he's been communicated. The way Mohammad Shami is bowling, India thought that early wickets are very important. We can't, let go of giving Australia a flyer. And that is probably the reason why Mohammad Siraj didn't bowl that new ball today. India was trying to make the most out of Mohammad Shami's wicket-taking ability. But I'm still surprised that Mohammad Siraj has not bowled an over as yet. But that could be a reason behind it, because if dew sets in, it's going to be very difficult for spinners to bowl, especially Kuldeep Yadav, where it's very difficult for a wrist spinner. I think that could be the only reason why he has not bowled. But yeah, I'm sure communication would have happened with Siraj.
Yeah, I hope it has. We haven't seen him. This has not happened before, that you've not seen him till the 15th over. There was a lot of talk today that knowing the surface, maybe Ashwin plays instead of Siraj. Ashwin has not played, but even Siraj has not played till now. So that's interesting. But we must talk about Shami and Bumrah, because their bowling in the first 10, I have to say, it was either here or here. There was nothing in the middle.
Yeah, but we saw a couple of boundaries going for 5 runs outside the leg stump as well. So it was swinging. It was probably it was supposed to happen. Like, we all thought India was going to come out with all guns blazing. So did Jasprit Bumrah and Mohammad Shami. Mohammad Shami's actual figures are like 33 for 1, but he is bowled much, much better than what the figures are showing. I thought Bumrah was a bit unlucky the way he had bowled to Travis Head. But this can happen. And when you are chasing such a low total as we say 240, you had to come out and try and do a lot of things, which Indian bowlers did, but they were bowling fantastically.
Obviously, the main thing that the talking point of the evening, the chase happening or not happening, is just so dependent on the dew falling. And we must tell people, if dew comes, then obviously things become tougher for the bowlers, and this small target looks even smaller for Australia.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, there are two things there. Once the dew comes in, then the reverse ball, which happened when Australians were playing it just gets out of the play. Wickets become slightly easier to bat on, ball skids onto it. It doesn't spin as much. It doesn't hold onto wicket that much. So that is the reason why, we might just see Australia not taking too many chances for next 5 overs, or next 10 overs rather, and have wickets in hand. Once that happens, then it becomes an easy game for Australia to get to this low total of 240.
Come on, it's your backyard. Tell us, will Dew come?
Yeah, I think so.
Was it there last night in,
it was.
in your sprawling garden?
Yeah, it was. Dew definitely will come down. But before Dew comes in, I think India would try and get 5 wickets. So that makes it slightly
Another 5? Because I'm happy if it's another 5.
Another 5, that's game over. But yeah.
If it's another 5, then we'll be getting ready for our show, Crick Buzz Live. Hindi में देखिए मेरे साथ आशीष नेहरा और वीरेंद्र सहवाग के साथ. And apparently there's a show happening in English as well, but I heard. I'm not too sure about it. All right. At this point in time, before we round it up, I just want to ask Parthiv a tough question. At the 15-over mark, where do you see it? Is Australia a little ahead, or is India a little ahead? Where do you see it?
I think it's a 50-50 game here. It's a partnership here. 1 wicket here, then Australia will be in trouble. And if a good partnership, about 30-40 runs, then Australia will be in the game. Then Dew will set in. So I think it's actually hanging in the balance right now.
Okay. Well, Mohammad Siraj has come into bowl, and I'm telling you that he is going to now take a wicket. The wicket that Parthiv wants. Siraj is going to take it. We're going to scoot out of here. Thank you so much for tuning into Crick Buzz Combox. I am Gaurav Kapoor. I'm not Saimi Kher, but we are missing her. Maybe we'll see her around somewhere. She's in a corner, chewing her nails. And I think I see some tears. Okay, come.
She's doing another show. She's getting double pay.
Oh, acha, theek hai, double dipping. All right. So from Parthiv Patel and Gaurav Kapoor, it's bye-bye on Crick Buzz Combox. We will see you at the end of the 35-over mark with another update. It's the final of the World Cup happening in Ahmedabad, so stay with us all through the evening. We're going to be here.